So this is what a good leader does. As well as providing direction, inspiration, guidance, good leaders also exhibit courage, passion, confidence, commitment, and ambition. You know, what they end up doing is they nurture the strengths and talents of their people and build the team's commitment to achieving their goals. And they do all this while showing that you actually care about that person and that you are trying to get the best out of them for this particular role they're in and for the rest of their life. But you know what? The most effective leaders, they also have some common traits. And those common traits are what I'm going to talk about today. So let's get at it. I'm Rob Johnson and welcome to the Legacy Gentleman channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the traits of effective leaders. And the first thing that an effective leader do is they share their vision. Look, a leader with a vision is clear on the ideas of where they want you to go and how they want you to get there. You want to be sure that you're articulating clearly your goals, passionately, and able to ensure that the individual members of your team know how they contribute to the overall goal. Personally, working toward your vision with persistence, tenacity, and enthusiasm will inspire and encourage everybody on your team. So do that. The number two thing effective leaders do is they lead by example. As a leader, the best way to build credibility and to gain respect of others is to set the right example. So you want to demonstrate behavior that you want your people to follow. If you're going to demand a lot of your team, then you must be willing to set high standards for yourself. So you are going to have to align your words with your deeds. This will help you build trust in your team and make them more willing to follow your example because they know that you are living what you're preaching. The next thing effective leaders do is they demonstrate integrity. A leader with integrity draws on their values in decision makings, in their behavior, and their dealing with other people. See, they have clear convictions about what's right and wrong, and they are respected for being genuine, principled, and ethical while they're consistent in everything they do. See, a leader with a strong sense of character helps keep their promises and communicate openly and honestly and directly with other people. So when you're displaying integrity throughout your day and your daily action, you will see that you will be rewarded with loyalty, confidence, and the respect of your employees. The number four thing that effective leaders do is they communicate effectively. Go figure, right? See, the ability to communicate clearly, concisely, and tactfully is critical skill for all leaders. Communication involves more than just listening actively to others and responding appropriately. It also includes sharing valuable information, asking intelligent questions, soliciting inputs and new ideas, and clarifying misunderstandings because you want to be clear about what's expected of people before they move forward. And you know what? The best leaders, they know how to communicate in a way that inspires and energizes their staff. You want to be that focal point that they can draw to when things get hard, to believe in what they're working on and keep moving forward. Effective leaders also make hard decisions. To be an effective leader, you have to have the ability to make fast, difficult decisions with limited information when it's critical. See, when you're facing tough decisions, start by determining what you're trying to achieve. Consider the most likely consequences of your action with all available alternatives, and then make the final decision with conviction. Own it, take responsibility for it, and make it work. And allow you to earn the respect of your team, and this will happen, and that's one of those critical communication moments that you have to be prepared for. Number six thing that effective leaders do is they recognize success. Frequently and consistently recognizing achievement is one of the most powerful things that inspiring leaders can do. So think about it like this. You are constantly asking people to stretch themselves and contribute their best effort to the work you're doing. So you need to make sure that you remember to recognize them, let them know that they're valued and appreciated for their efforts and their accomplishments. So leaders, you have to find a way to celebrate their achievements of your people, even if it's something simple, like saying, hey, that's a job well done. These are things that boost their morale and go a long way for job satisfaction and really retaining your best people. So you want to have people to continue to do their best by frequently recognizing their work and doing it in a way that's meaningful and not just recognizing little stuff to recognize stuff. The next thing that effective leaders do is they empower others. See, great leaders understand that people Give them their best, and they must have a sense of ownership of their work to believe that they're actually doing something meaningful. All you gotta do as a leader is communicate the goals clearly, set a deadline for your team, and then give them the authority and autonomy to get the job done well. And part of this is, as a manager, your job is, while they're getting the job done, is to remove all the barriers, internal and external, that they might come across with. See, challenge them with your high expectations and encourage them to be creative and find new innovation. This is what us leaders are supposed to be doing, and this is how you keep everybody happy and moving forward. And the number 8 thing is, overall, you should be motivating and inspiring. The best leaders, they drive their team forward with passion, enthusiasm, inspiration, and motivation. They invest their times in people to help them develop their strength and really just get better. And they help them to understand their needs and the priorities of their people so that you can get the best out of them. And when you do this, you make them feel valuable, and you'll find out that they'll help you understand the best way to motivate them and keep getting the best out of them. See, continually reinforcing their efforts will make a difference to them. They'll be encouraged, they'll develop themselves to their full potential, and they'll feel like and know they're doing something meaningful and challenging, and they will eat it up. And effective leaders, that is what you want to be pulling out of your people all the time. Nobody wants to have a job and come to work and be doing something that they feel like they're just spinning their wheels and wasting their life. We have to put into the people that we work for and work with the meaning in what they're doing and help them feel it every day, with the big accomplishments and the small ones. So these were 8 tips on how to be an effective leader. Just going over the wave tops of these things, but I think that if you get a hold of them and start implementing them deeply into your leadership style, that you will continue to make strives to make your people better and make yourself a better, more effective leader. Thank you for stopping by the Legacy Gentleman channel. If you found something in this video useful, please like it. If you want to see more videos like this that talks about how you can develop yourself as a leader, as a person, and as a man, please subscribe to this channel, because those are the type of videos I make. So until next time, go be legendary.